change, yeah. I'm in the zone now. Nothing can change what we on now. When I pull up, know it's going down. Foot on the gas, ain't no slowing down. Aiming for greatness, no settling. Kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Thinking no else, yeah, I gotta win. Watch me kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Who running the game now? Foot on the gas, can slow down. No, my team, we holding it down. We know we running it now. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change, yeah. I'm in the zone now. Nothing can change what we on now. When I pull up, know it's going down. Foot on the gas, ain't no slowing down. Aiming for greatness, no settling. Kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Thinking no else, yeah, I gotta win. Watch me kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Who running the game now? Foot on the gas, can slow down. No, my team, we holding it down. We know we running it now. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change, yeah. I'm in the zone now. Nothing can change what we on now. When I pull up, know it's going down. Foot on the gas, ain't no slowing down. Aiming for greatness, no settling. Kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Thinking no else, yeah, I gotta win. Watch me kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Who running the game now? Foot on the gas, can slow down. No, my team, we holding it down. We know we running it now. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change, yeah.
Hello, I want to welcome everyone to the first episode of Master Barber Conversation. I'm your host, James Preston Jr. On this show, we promote barbers and the barber industry. This show creates a platform to introduce barbers to the communities and to the world. We talk about barbers' beginnings, entrepreneurship, and barberings of today and old. We want to let the world know that small towns got celebrity barbers too. Join me as I introduce you to pillars in your communities that you may know or you don't know. Our guest today is James Jroc'S Hollins, owner of Jroc'S Chop Shop in BELZONI, Mississippi. Now, Jroc'S, he's originally from Inverness, Mississippi. He has been cutting hair since grade school. After graduating high school, he attended Hollins Community College, Coahoma Community College, and then completed his barber study at Uppercuts Barber and Style College, where he became a licensed barber and a barber instructor. So let's welcome James Jroc'S Hollins to the show. How you doing, James?
All right. What's going on, man?
Man, I'm glad you took the time out, man, to be on my show, man.
No problem, no problem, man.
So James, man, I want to start this thing out just like this. How did you begin your career in the barber industry? What inspired you to become a barber?
Well, man, I started that barbering thing when my dad used to cut my hair, and I used to like feel what my dad was doing in my hair, and all along I was like, I can do that. I can feel everything you're doing. Like, I believe I can do that. So one day I just picked up the clippers and just tried to mimic what he was doing. And after I did that, I caught the hang of it, you know. And I practiced on my little brother head. And I was like, oh, I looked at it here like, oh, I didn't do so bad. So my dad's okay. Now I'm gonna put mine up. You can have these clippers. This your job from now on. You did a good job. So after that, man, that was around grade school. I was about 12, 13. Y'all know I had to be about sixth grade. And after that, man, fast forward, man, I started cutting hair. In middle school, I started cutting all the guys' hair. I played on the basketball team, so used to take my clipper to school and cut the guys' hair in the back of the
Okay.
class, in the study hall and stuff like that. During free period. That was in middle school. So I stuck with it all through high school. I would cut my brother's hair, my teammates' hair, some of the guys who I played football with, cutting their hair, and all through high school. After I graduated high school, I already knew I wanted to be a barber. There was no question about it. I knew I wanted to be a barber. It just was in me, man. Like from that day when I started picking up them clippers, I knew I wanted to be a barber, man. I'm talking, it was just in me. I couldn't run from it. It was just in me, man. So I just stuck with it, and as I began to stick with it, man, I just went just exploring every avenue of it, man, and started getting better and better, man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't messing no heads up on the way, because everybody messing heads up. If you trial and error. That's what it's all about, trial and error, man.
Right.
You know, and after that, man, I just pursued on through college and picked it up as a trade and just went on. And I finished my studies up at uppercuts when I came a licensed barber and a licensed instructor. And man, I've been getting down ever since, man.
Okay. Now, J-Roc, in your own words, what does the word barber mean to you?
Well, to me, that word barber has multiple meanings to me. Like it don't just mean somebody that's picking up clippers and going through somebody's head. Like anybody can do that. That's not a barber. A barber has multiple meanings, man. I'm talking about a barber is somebody who you can just sit in a chair and talk to. Well, he good at everything. Well, I'm not even gonna say he good at everything. Well, he can give you a little taste of everything that you bring up. He can reiterate on it, And you might
Right.
bring up anything in the chair, man. He'll be able to, talk to somebody. Somebody might have a problem, anything, man. He'll be able to discuss, different topics and stuff with people and just barber is, man, you gotta be able to be an example. You gotta be able to guide, be a leader. You gotta know how to handle business as a barber. Barber ain't just standing behind a chair with some clippers in your hand. Barber, man, it's deep, man. It runs deep. Like you can, it's just not cutting hair. Just period. Like, man, there's so much other stuff involved in barbering, man, but people just don't explore those avenues where they just stick to standing up behind the chair all day. I mean, barber includes facials and stuff like that, shampoos and conditioning, stuff like that. Some guys just stand behind the chair all day and just cut hair, but I want to explore every avenue of it as far as just, especially with the facial thing. Man, I came a long way with that because I used to be real kind of adamant about doing facials, because I was kind of skeptical about it. And you had to have an open mind when you're doing facials because when I talked to you, you told me like, man, you got to come out of that, man. And everybody, you don't mean you feminine up there because you're doing a facial. Like you got to come out of that, man. And I'm
Right.
glad I changed that mentality, man. And man, you got to be open to doing, different stuff. It may not be something that you familiar with, but when you learn it and become familiar with it, then you'll be more comfortable doing
Right. Now, J-Roc, let me ask you this. Who has been the most important person or people in your life?
Well, the most important person to me, I always put God first, man. To be honest with you, I always put God above all things, above anybody. So I had to say God, man. I always put God first. And this the main person. Other than that, my family, my kids, everybody that inspired me, man, to do what I'm doing and give me the drive to keep doing what I'm doing.
Okay. Now, you said you started real young, right?
Right.
Now, being that young, did you really see yourself becoming the person you are today?
Nah, I really didn't. I really didn't. I used to always wonder, like, if I stuck with this bar, I wonder where would I be years from now? Would I still be with it? Would I be doing? How would I be? Would I be good? Would I be bad? Would I continue to improve? How would I be? It's just a lot of questions in my mind. When you started being optimistic about it. You trying to look into the future and just wonder how everything gonna turn the pan out for you. But like I said, you put God first, man, and when God, which who can be against you, you know? So I
Right.
mean, I really didn't see myself become the man I am today. But I'm proud of myself, man. I think I did a good job overall. You
Okay. Now, what are the two most important lessons you learned in life so far being a barber?
Well, for one, the most important lesson I learned, man, in barbering, you gotta continue to learn, man. You can't be super cocky like you can't learn from nobody and like nobody taught you anything. You know, you have to be humble. But to me, I'm humble to a certain extent. But at the same time, in barber, man, you gotta be willing to learn. You have to be willing to just grow as you know continue to do your thing. You just continue to grow in it, man, and just strive for excellence. You know.
Okay. What's the best advice you've been given as a barber?
The best advice, man, the best advice I was ever given as a barber, taking my butt to barber school. that's, that's the best advice I get told, man. Go to barber school, man, and do your thing the right way.
Hey, look at you now. You know what I'm saying? You're a licensed barber instructor. Hell, that was some good advice.
Right, because once
So,
you legit, man, the sky's the limit, man.
right. Now, you've been in this game since you were real young, right?
Right.
So you just seen some changes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you could change one thing about the barber industry of today, what would you change?
Man, I don't even know where to start at, to be honest with you, man. If I could
Is
change,
that much?
yeah, it is. It's just like these newcomer guys, man. It's like they got a lot to learn, man. Like a lot of these guys coming to the game, like I'm one of these old school barbers. I was cutting before YouTube and all this stuff. I'm not a YouTube barber, so I learned just as far as trial and error. I had to just go through the rain and the pain and learn the hard way. Well, these guys got it easy, man. Where they can go on YouTube and type whatever they don't want to do. They type it in and watch a video on it, and they come back and they think they the man, you know, because they done watch a couple of 360 G's of videos and all these guys. They'll come back, man, and with their chest puffed out. But man, we came up where we didn't have these enhancements before enhancement came out. I was cutting. We was cutting before enhancement came out. And man, these new guys, these newcomers, I just want them to just wish they can just learn the fundamentals and the basics of barbering first before they jump into all these gimmicks and enhancements and different stuff like that. I'm not against it. I love using the enhancement, but I did my time without the enhancement. I did a lot of years of cutting without the enhancement before I even found out what an enhancement was, man. To be honest with you.
Okay. Now, there are a whole lot of myths about barbering and stuff that people say different things that what a barber can do, or if I shave your face out, your hair grow back. Now, what is one common myth about barbering that you want to debunk?
Man, it's so many, man. Man, I heard guys they said drinking make your beard grow faster. Man, not true. Not true. They said they got guys that whooping up stuff in a bottle and said put it on your beard, man. Make it, man, if it don't have minoxidil in it, and it don't contain finasteride or none of that, it ain't gonna work anyway. So it's a lot of there's a lot of myths about the beard situation. We ain't gonna just go too fast. But man,
Right. Yeah, I know.
that's really one of the main ones.
Okay. All right. Now, what's something I didn't ask you, J-Rock, that would you like to share with the audience?
Oh man, let me see what you been asking me. Man, I just want to just not see a lot of stuff that I see in the barbering industry, man. As far as guys that just come into the game and they trying to come up on another barber. Like you can't talk down on another barber and hate on another barber and expect to be successful. You gotta be humble. You gotta be willing, open to learn. You can't be unlearned because a lot of these guys are unlearned, man, and they feel like because they done got a couple of compliments, they feel like can't nobody teach them nothing, can't nobody tell
Right.
them nothing. They're super cocky, and it's just a lot of stuff I see, man, on social media. I just joined Facebook like a year ago, maybe. So it's just a lot of stuff I be seeing, man, that I wish that these barbers could change. Because a lot of these barbers cut to satisfy another barber. You know, when you gotta satisfy the customer first before you satisfy
That's
the
right.
barber. Because barbers they're gonna critique your work. Barbers gonna always critique your work. Guys gonna screenshot and zoom in your work, zoom in, send it to another bar. Man, you see that? There's a lot of that stuff, man. But man, I wish
Right.
that man, everybody just come together, man, and just be humble, man, and do it the right way, man, and just put the customer first, man. And all the other bullshit, man, out the door, bro. You know.
Right. So you sitting right there in your shop, right? You're in your shop. Tell us about what service you do at Jroc'S Chop Shop.
Well, I'm a full service barber, man. I do it all. I mean, I do from coloring, facials, shampoos, conditioning, razor work, shear work, man, you name it, because I consider myself a master barber. I feel like I have mastered the game in every aspect. I've been through the book from the front to the back, and I feel like I done mastered the game, and I'm a full service barber. I do everything, man. Hot towel, shades, whatever you can come up with, you think I can do it. Eyebrow arches, everything, man. There's a lot come with barbering other than just holding clippers in your hand all day and saying you the man. There's a lot of other stuff that come with it, man. It's right there in the book, so you ain't got to take my word for it. It's right there in the book.
Okay. Right. All right. Now give the viewers your location and your social media information so they'll know how to find you if they want to come to Jroc'S Chop Shop.
Well, I'm located in BELZONI, Mississippi at 209 Church Street. And I've been here almost 2 years right now at this particular location. And my social media is James J. Rock Hollins on Facebook. And my Instagram is JRockZilla _ on Instagram. And you want to check out some of my work, you go on my page, check out my work. If you want to deal with me, try to book with me. And I got my number, everything on my page, so in my bio, so everything you need to know is right there.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, give us 3 words you want to leave with the viewers.
3 words. Okay. 3 words. Man, that's so easy. Put God first. Put God
Y'all
first.
heard it, people. Put God first. Now, Jroc, I appreciate you being part of the show. If you got any last words you want to tell the guests?
Yeah, man, I just want to thank everybody that came and supported me throughout the time that I've been here, this small amount of time that I've been here, people that supported me. And, I just want to thank all my customers and everybody that supported me and all the people that stayed down with me. I just want to thank those guys, man. Because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So we always got to, you know, stay humble and give homage to the people that came before us. Like as far as all the guys and barbers and beauticians that came before us, we gotta pay homage to some of them old school guys too, man. Sometimes I get stuck in my ways and I don't deal with a lot of people, or I don't deal with other barbers, but I would like to, change that about myself. I'll just reach out to other guys and just because barbers supposed to be brothers and they supposed to stick together. Because all at the end of the day, we all in it for the greater good. So
That's right. Well, I think he got cut off, but we're gonna keep going. And I appreciate everyone that tuned in And I want you guys to stay tuned for our next guest on Master Barber Conversation. Thank you, guys.
I'm in the zone now. Nothing can change what we on now. When I pull up, know it's going down. Foot on the gas, ain't no slowing down. Aiming for greatness, no settling. Kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Thinking no else, yeah, I gotta win. Watch me kick down the doors, they won't let me in. Who running the game now? Foot on the gas, can slow down. No, my team, we holding it down. We know we running it now. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change, yeah.